Hi, how are you? I hope you are well. I'm well. The weather is very bad in this moment. Raining, winding, but so I have a lot of time for making video for YouTube. And now I tried to write 12 different accompaniment for a famous and easy and simple melody, German melody, Winterade. This is the melody. Okay. And we will see together how it could be made an accompaniment. The more simple way for making an accompaniment is to make the same note as a different octave. So it is like when there is children and adults, they play together, women and men. And this is what happened. It's perfect, but it's so perfect that it seems not really an accompaniment. It seems just the same melody song by more people. You listen and there is two different notes together, this and this. But this note has the same name, there is both B, and so it is more than the first. This was the first. The second, there is something more. But we don't have the idea of an accompaniment because it's identical, just an octave of difference. The number 2 is something that was made, for example, in Mittelalter, Middle Age. It is an accompaniment with the same distance. In this case, it is a fifth, an exact fifth. Why I say an exact fifth? Because in bar 5, below the C, it will not be F sharp has it on the K, but F natural. And upon the first note B, we have an E. The effect typically, when we listen to this music, we think, oh, medieval music. It's interesting. It's a little more than the number 1. The number 2 is more because there is different note. This is the melody, and this is the accompaniment. So there is different note with different notes with different names. Okay, but in a certain moment the people was a little tired from this medieval effect, so they decided that it was forbidden to make fifth one after the other, octave one after the other. The interval that you can make one after the other are the third and the sixth. And this is what we do in number 3, 4, and 5. In number 3, we make a third below. So it is a B and G. But what is interesting is these third follow the note of the scale. For example, between B and G is a major third. Between A and F sharp is a minor third. Between G and E is a minor third. So this makes some difference of interval. They are not fixed. There are third, but could be major or minor third. It's what we normally do by mistake, or if you are trying to make an accompaniment. The more easy way for making an accompaniment is to play a third below or above, up or down. And yes, this is a third below, and the number 3 is a third above. We start with the third below. It's lovely, but it has a problem that we will see. We will listen. All is okay, but it's not okay the bar number 2, because we are in G major. So the chord of the first 4 bars is G, B, D, the harmony. But in bar 2, this accompaniment made E, G, B, a chord of E minor. So it's like you change the harmony of this piece. In effect, the second bar is correct, but it's different for what we where we are thinking will arrive. And in the accompaniment number 4, it is a third above, but an octave below, so this make a sixth. So above the D, the B, we have a D, but I am playing for soprano and tenor recorder, so it's useless to play a tenor higher than the soprano. So I put D, D, C, B, but an octave below. Yes, a third below, but an octave above. And this is the effect. In this case, the first 4 bars are very better. But we have a problem at the end of bar, in bar 6, there is not the tonality that we are writing. In bar 6 we are writing a tonality, a chord of GBD, but with this third above and octave below, so sixth, we have an F sharp with the D. But in this case, what we are writing is a E and not a B, and not an F sharp. So you will listen. The first 4 bars are perfect, but the bar 6 and is for the same reason, similar reason, the bar 7 are not good. Is not bad, and what is probably what will be made in a wedding by a wedding orchestra for amatorial singer. It's something that we listen a lot, but it's not coherent with the harmony that we are used to think that is accompanying this music. In the number 5, I'm using third below and third above, it's above. It depends from the harmonical significance. So you will listen, this is how the third could be used in a better way. There is some change of register, but in this way the accompaniment is good related with the harmony of the piece. Number 6, we have an accompaniment written for horns, for trumpets. Why? This is interesting. The trumpet has from G, A, B, C, D. Above the G has the normal note G, A, B, C, D, E, but below the G a natural trumpet or a natural horn has not F sharp, E, but has D below the G, and has not C but B. So, and this is the effect. It's like an accompaniment with the third, but with this wonderful effect typical for horn and trumpet music. Okay, it's very interesting. Bar 5, the two voices are parallel, with very similar. Bar 6 are very similar. But 7 happens something. The higher voice is going from C to A, so a third, and the second voice is going from A to D, a fifth. But this fifth is like a third by a trumpet or horn, because below the A we have G, okay, and then D. There is no F sharp and no E. For this reason, did you listen? And this is very evident in bar 8. And not A, G, F sharp, G, but A, G, D, A, G, D, G, not A, G, F sharp, G, but A, G, D, G. Listen again. Okay. Number 7, we follow the rule of consonance, dissonance. Sometimes we have a dissonance because it's a part of the chord of the seventh of dominant, D, F sharp, A, C. But what it is interesting is that the shape of the melody is different. The rhythm is the same, homorhythmic, but the shape, the melody go down and the accompaniment go up. You can listen. Okay, it's not wonderful, but just a sample. And now, number 8, the rhythm change. I will try to make an accompaniment all with 8. The problem, until you make without jump, you have no problem. Each jump that you do, you have to make a consonance note. It's not so easy, but this is what I've written. It seems more complicated to write faster note, but really it is easier. And now number 9, I'm trying to make a really counterpoint. So like a fugue, like a canon, the second voice start after, and when the first bar was 3/4 and the second was a dotted minima, it's the same for the accompaniment. For 4 bar it runs. For 5 bar I just follow exactly the melody. But from the 6th bar, so this is bar 7 here, I have to change something because it's not a canone. This melody at the beginning could be used like a canone, but after not. We will listen. It's not wonderful, but it's just some idea. And now in number 10, I'm trying to use this melody in another harmony. The melody is in another tonality, is in G major. I will try to use it like E minor. For this reason, there is D sharp. There is also a G sharp, so I make a short like modulation or change of tonality in A minor. A little slower, because I think that it's important to follow the unusual note. Is start with an E and B, so B, G, E, so E minor. Okay, and now a very unusual with a chromatic scale. So the accompaniment is a chromatic scale. It starts with a stark dissonance, C and B. Is not really a very good accompaniment, but there is something interesting. Okay, and now the number 12, an accompaniment in a classical style, like Baroque style. We will see. It is with 8s, but more harmonical than melodical. Okay, I hope it has been useful. Bye bye.